Heights WICR. This is the all-new.
Welcome back to Today with Matt and Dave. I'm Matt Ricker.
I'm Dave Horvath. Sorry about that. Anyone who heard that beginning that I was singing "Dream On" and Matt hit the live feed button, and next thing I know is I'm singing, and everyone who's watching can hear me. But on a side note, yeah, that was funny.
So we are back with the box office.
So music first, though.
Yes,
That's music
we
first.
always do music first.
So Matt, I'm gonna start a little different. Number one song from this week of last year. Come on.
The Weeknd.
What song though?
I have no idea.
Well, close enough. The Hills by The Weeknd.
I always forget that.
That's the name of the song. Yes, go Pats, Dad. I know. Go Pats. So we're going to start with number 10 on the box office. Wow, I am really all over the place today. On the Billboard Top 10, Side to Side, Ariana Grande featuring Nicki Minaj. Number 9, Cheap Thrills by Sia featuring Sean Paul. Number 8, Treat You Better, Shawn Mendes. Number 7, Cold Water by Major Lazer featuring Justin Bieber and ML. Number 6, Broccoli by Dram featuring Lil Yachty. Now let me ask, did you listen to Broccoli?
Never heard of it.
Every week I tell you, Matt, to listen to Broccoli by
Wait, I'm trying to
Broccoli.
Yeah. No, I didn't get it.
No, of course you didn't get it.
I didn't do it yet.
Well, you know what? Now listen.
That's my homework.
Write it down. It's your goal for this time next week before Dr. Zano comes on. You better say it. And for anyone who did not hear, we will be having a special guest next week, Jeannie Zano from the Political Science Department. She is everything political. She's on every show. She's amazing. We had her last semester. She's a fantastic individual to bring up.
I always enjoy bringing Dr. Zano on.
Well, she knows what she's talking about. You know, it's funny, Matt and I went on a trip actually to
WPix Channel 11 in Manhattan.
We went not that long ago. Was that a couple 3 weeks ago?
End of September.
So about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that was a blast, and it was hilarious because we're sitting there, and next thing you know is we walk in, and Dr. Zano, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna mic you up and take your makeup." She's like, "Wait, what?" And they're like, "We're putting you on live." She's like, "What? No, I'm just paying my students for the day." And they're like, no, we need you to talk about it. So we got a nice little peek of her live on TV, which is pretty cool. But finishing off with the top 10, because that little rant we just had. Number 5 is 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. Number 4, wow, I just said number 5 is 24. Number 4 is Let Me Love You by DJ Snake, Justin Bieber. Number 3, Heathens by 21 Pilots. Number 2, Starboy by The Weeknd featuring Daft Punk. And number 1, Closer by The Chainsmokers featuring Halsey. Now moving on to the box office, because I've been all over the place, so let's just, try one more time. Where's our top 10 or top 5? Wow, see, Matt, it doesn't matter. I'm just struggling today.
Before I see the top 10 on,
So it's top 10 to top 5.
Top 5, yeah. The Accountant, I actually saw that last week with my friend from high school. I thought it was pretty good.
My dad saw it, so it was awesome. I'm jealous, but Matt just ruined it. But number 1.
But I'll tell you what happened. So the part about maybe a half hour in,
good one. I want to see that film. So as Matt and I alluded to, The Accountant came in number 1, came in at $24.7 million on a $44 million budget. That's very well. The movie was expected about 15 to 18 million opening.
I'm shocked.
Shocked that it opened at 24. Shocked that it didn't get more.
No, I'm shocked that it didn't get more.
No, they were projecting 15 million tops.
No,
15
but
to 18.
I thought it'd get like a ton more.
No, that's a.
That's not enough.
They are very, very happy with that opening. Are you kidding me?
Not enough for me.
Not enough for you. Yeah, no, they would love more in Warner Brothers, but any movie that you project to have 15 to 18 million, and you pull in 24 million open weekend, that's a huge. Warner Brothers was very, very pleased with that.
Yeah, no, I would too. I mean, I'm probably just being picky there.
Yeah, I think so. But moving on to number 2 was last week's number one movie, Girl on a Train, came at 12.2 million, 50% drop. It now has made 46 million on a $45 million budget in the U.S., so technically everything from now on will be positive. Number 3 was Kevin Hart, What Now? Came on 11.7 million on a $9.9 million budget, so it's everything it's making is kind of positive, but I heard that was okay. Number 4 was Miss Pellegrin's Home for Particular Children, 8.9 million, 40% drop, 65 million on a $110 million budget. And number 5, Deepwater Horizon, $6.4 million budget, $6.4 million. It pulled in on a 44% drop, which is pretty good. Now it's made $49 million on a $110 million budget, pretty well. I want to go see Deepwater Horizon, Girl on a Train, and Accountant. So maybe I should just go one day to the movies all day. Maybe just stay there. You know what? I just need to find a day when I got nothing to do and I don't care about doing, and then I just go and watch movies all day.
Yeah, Deepwater Horizon. I've been saying this for weeks. That looks really good with Mark Wahlberg.
But now moving on to upcoming. Matt, take away with the first one.
All right, so the first one is Boo, Madea Halloween.
I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's Madea.
We read that book.
Any movie with Madea is hilarious. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, so it's playing in 2,200 theaters. So is it he or she? He's
it's Madea. Madea's a grandmother. It's
okay.
Tyler Perry. It's a skit.
Yes.
Before Tyler Perry made it big, it was a skit he used to run.
No,
where he dressed up as an older black woman.
Yes. So she's being played by Tyler Perry, and she winds up in the middle of mayhem when she spends a hilarious haunted Halloween fending off killers, paranormal what is that?
Poltergeists.
I've never saw that before. Ghosts, ghouls, ghouls, and zombies, while keeping a watchful eye on a group of misbehaving teens. That looks really funny, though.
That's hilarious. I've seen a lot of Madea films. They're great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the next 2, and then you're gonna go take the next 2.
Okay.
So the next one is Jack Reacher 2, 3,600 theaters. Investigator Jack Reacher, played by Tom Cruise, springs into action after the arrest of Susan Turner,
looks good.
Played by Colby Solmers, an Army major accused of treason. Spectating foul play, Jack embarks on a mission to prove that the head of his old unit is innocent. After crossing paths with the law, Reacher must now go on the lam to uncover the truth behind a major government conspiracy that involves death of U.S. soldiers. That movie, I never saw the first one. I read the reviews for this one. It wasn't good. They said it was a lot of punching, but no story. So, the plot itself sounds great.
On the previews,
it
looks all right.
It looks a lot of punching.
Yeah.
But next one is Keeping Up with the Joneses. Another one I'm really sad. 3,000 theaters. Sad to read the reviews on it. They said it wasn't the greatest thing. But an ordinary suburban couple, played by Isla Fisher and Zach Galifianakis, discover it's not so easy keeping up with their impossibly gorgeous and ultra sophisticated new neighbors, the Joneses, played by John Hamm and Gal Gadot, especially when they discover that Mr. and Mrs. Jones are really covert operatives. It sounds hilarious, looked funny. I don't know if I can believe the reviews so much, but I really want to see that.
Next one is Ouija 2?
Ouija 2. I know, it doesn't look like...
I've never even seen this.
The first one was terrifying, but...
So it's playing in 3,167 theaters, and in 1965 Los Angeles, a widowed mother and her 2 daughters, and a new stunt to bolster their... scam business and unwittingly invite authentic evil into their home when the youngest daughter is overtaken by the merciless spirit. The small family confronts unthinkable fears to save her and send her possessor back to the other side. So obviously a horror movie. Now the next one, American Pastoral, playing in 45 theaters, and it's set in the 1960s America. A man watches his seemingly perfect life fall apart as his daughter's new political affiliation threatens to destroy their family. It's directed by Evan McGregor and starring...
Oh, it's supposed to be Owen. I guess autocorrect.
Oh,
Owen McGregor,
okay.
People know from Star Wars, but in the Obi-Wan Kenobi, Owen McGregor, starring him, Jennifer Connelly, and Dakota Fanning. Look pretty interesting. I'm not ashamed. Now, this was really interesting. I read this. When I read this, I was like, wow, this looks cool. 500 theaters. It's an upcoming drama film based on the journals of Rachel Scott, who was the first victim of the 1999 Columbine High School massacre in Columbine, Colorado. Yeah. Interesting. You know what? That's something maybe an indie film I'd see. And The Valley of Violence, going to wrap us up with this. A drifter with nothing to lose aims its sights on thugs who killed his dogs, receiving receiving unlikely assistance from a young woman who runs the Dusty Town Hotel with her older sister. Now, that movie I've heard very good reviews on. It actually stars Ethan Hawke and John Travolta. I would like to see it. It's in 30 theaters, so won't see it right away, but definitely the reviews on it were very high. It's one of those very, really, really liked films. And a side note, what did come out today, Logan, the final movie starring Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, came out today. Check it out. Looks cool. Read the synopsis. If you're a fan of X-Men, then you know who Mr. Sinister is. Mr. Sinister's in the film. He's the bad guy. It's gonna be awesome if they do this correctly.
Sounds
movie
good, yeah.
movie got rated R ratings, so it could be a lot like Deadpool after the success of Deadpool making $330 million on being a rated R film. They decided, okay, we're gonna make a Wolverine film known as Old Man Logan, where he's finally near the end of his life. His aging he's really starting to age now, and he doesn't heal as fast, and the idea is he's on a path to take anyone out in front of him. But I'm excited to see that. It was awesome to see the trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. But that's all I got, Matt.
Yeah, sounds good. So that wraps it up for the week of October 20th. So we will see you right back here next week at 3 o'clock with Dr. Jeannie Zaino. We will dedicate most of the show on politics and the current state, as we are less than 3 weeks away from November 8th.
Yes,
seems like it's been going on forever, but now it's getting down to the final moments. So.
Yeah, but make sure you follow us on the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook. Just look up our names, people. You'll find us. You'll
find us.
Just look for the dopey looking kid, and you'll be like, oh, that's Dave. But follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook, our questions. Our suggestion box is still open. But that's all I got today. So I'm done.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Have a good weekend.
Stay out of trouble.